Alright, what's up, y'all? I'm Palidore, and we got our score here to start things off in this first round. That's right, start things off. Teams, may have started right on the dot, but before my ping, so I actually wasn't ready. So, we skipped the intro. We're good. We're here. We're on Twitch now. Don't worry about it. So, welcome to it, everyone. We got mainstream on the stream. Mainstream Mambas versus Interstellar. Interstellar coming in here on the blue squad. Over on the orange side of things, got ourselves the Beekeeper, Disco Llama, Sheesh, and Love. That said, let's see. Mainstream Mambas here, over on the blue squad. First shot going out, or sorry, first three going out from them, and they'll make a nice pocket. Nicely done. Shot there by Love. Love to see that. 5 points already on the score sheet. So, yeah, Channel 2, welcome to it, everybody. Again, sorry for the kind of awkwardly timed stream. I actually hadn't gone live yet as the teams have started. Make sure you wait for the pings, but that said, I appreciate these guys because they had a lot of hype votes. And I did want to get them streamed if possible. We do have the venues matches starting at the top of the hour, so I wasn't able to do the 7:30 time, and these guys switched in the last half hour to make this one happen. So some teamwork there in the caster and team play in, you know. But that said, it's gonna be a loose disc here, picked by OO King, having it stolen though by Love QS, and it gets another goal. High scoring affair here to start things off. The first couple of minutes went without a score, but now they're starting to pile on the points. As we do get a timeout actually being taken. And a dropout, unfortunately. Wonder what happened there. Alright, so timeout taken, looks like, by the blue squad. So maybe getting a sub in or another roster player in. One way or the other, not quite sure. And it looks like, alright, they got their fourth in again. And so, quick unpause. I think maybe there was potentially Ninja they were waiting for, I imagine. Could be the case. But in any case, here we go. Off into the launch, unpause, and back to the offensive joust for Blue Squad. Mainstream Mambas. And here we go. So Stonewall taking the disc away and sending it off to the right lane. That's going to be picked off by Ninja. Ninja up high will take a bounce off the cloud, unfortunately, but being picked again by Disco Llama. Great name, by the way. I like it. Into the left trap now it'll go. Taking it now is the Beekeeper. Beekeeper and Love there trying to connect on a stack. Likewise, though, for the mainstream players. Love, though, sending it over to Disco, and Disco's out, apparently, as Ovo sends it clear right to the midfield, though, where it's intercepted by Shisha. So Beekeeper, quick pass down below, and the shot, no, a stun. Beekeeper, though, back in the save, a grab back. Oh, Stonewall had an excellent save even, and Beekeeper saying, that's mine. Taking it away from that goalkeeper. Good way to get him going again. So 9-2. Favoring Interstellar. Stellar start, without a doubt. Stonewall over to Simple Musician now. And Stonewall on that clear down the floor. Intercepted, though. And maybe eye on the goal will be bounced and almost rebounded by Beekeeper, who was trying to contest the three defenders and actually did well enough to cause the disc to fly right by into the teammates. So Beekeeper sending it over, and Love having saved. Stonewall again. No stone hands at all. Those hands are right on point where they need to be to protect the points from going in. But still, yet it's another rebound from Sheesh down the floor. Interception by Ninja. Ninja bouncing it waywards into the midfield now. Disco Llama with the disc. Oh. Seeing what they can do with it. Midfielded right into Simple Musician. Not Diamond, no. It's just that pesky overlay, which I have to manually set that I always forget. But thanks for pointing that out. One and only. These teams here in. Actually, let me go make sure. Let me go make sure. I want to say they're gold, perhaps, or no, silver. Okay, silver one, and maybe another one, a scoring run. They continue to burn hot here for Interstellar. 11 points. Really pulling away now in this first round, but still a few minutes left to spare, so we'll see how that pans out. Alright, so Stonewall clears it. Kind of bounces wayward, though, to Ninja. A2J Ninja being stunned, tries to fling it to the trap. All the meanwhile, up top is going to be picked high by the pair of Interstellar players. And eye on the bouncer. No, sir! That was close, though. Good look and high confidence on that fling. As Disco secures the rebound. Over to Beekeeper, inbound to the shoulder. Some good coverage and better coverage in the goal as well. Stonewall has been an absolute force inside that goal zone. That's 3 saves at minimum. I don't know what the stats say, but I know what my eyes say. And they say that Stonewall has been absolutely killer. There's Stonewall again on that note. A bowling ball from Stonewall, but will miss, unfortunately. A rebound there going to Disco. Disco quickly flinging it out. Might have had a second or two to work with, but OO King now on the back line. Will actually just be taken back again, though. So the disc hurrying into the goal. Could it be a shot? Slapped out of there before it had a chance to potentially go in or off the backboard. Looked like it might have been a little bit off either way, but really a good job from mainstream Mambas here on defense. Just had not been able to get the offense going. That's the main thing, because they've caused a lot of turnovers. They've had some great saves. And see now on the other side of things, calling for the disc there was Love. Nice shield as well. But Shisha with a disc. Takes an awkward bounce. Beekeeper now trying to track that down. Eventually gets a grab. Up the floor they go. Sidelining it to Disco from the cloud. Now being contested by the defense. A good bounce delivery. Beekeeper, one more maybe? No, couldn't find Disco on the cut. It's a good look. Just couldn't quite get the lead. So that said, maybe a chance for another goal. That's going to fling high off that backboard. Rebounded by Shisha, that is. Now Beekeeper, same thing. Might have the angle. Takes it, and not quite on the make. Not that they'll need it too much because they are up and have secured this round, for that matter, as Stonewall just works it up the floor. Now bounce off the tunnel a few different times. We're taken to the trap by Shisha, and another recovery into a clear. And quick fling that looks like, though, it probably will guarantee this round now. Secure this round at the 11-2 score line, and indeed that's the case. Well done, though. Start things off. And Interstellar. Let's check out what those stats look like here in just a sec, courtesy Ignite. VR.gg and the Spark application. Alright, so with that, you know, the mainstream Mambas, again, I want to point out the excellent defense they've had. I mean, look, Simple Musician has 2 points and 5 saves. Stonewall somehow only getting credited with 2, but definitely had a few of them, I thought, at least. Either way, though, both of those players putting in the defensive work, and Simple was also a couple steals to his name. But the real telltale thing is just the shot attempts. That's it. You can have the best defense in the world, but if you cannot get it to the opposite side, you're just going to be left high and dry. Because look, possession time there on the team stats, 57%, but look at the attempts, 87% of attempts going favor of Interstellar. And that is just the true story of this round and why it ended 11-2. It's just because they got so many attempts, so many rebounds. So that's the thing, the one thing that needs to change for mainstream Mambas. For Interstellar, you just got to keep it up. Now keep up the pressure, keep up the rebounding. Don't give them a chance to rest. You know, keep it full throttle here going into round 2 so you can secure it in 2 rounds. But hey, we're resetting the score, so we'll see what we're bound for now as round 2 gets off into the races, where Disco Llama races for the disc and clears it, seeing if they can maybe now get another goal. The defense starting to lag behind. It's a 2-on-2 in the goal, so see what they do. A stun coming in nicely from Ninja. Now, as I recall, last time I casted this Mambas team, and there's Ninja again. I was about to say, last time I casted them sometime earlier in the week or last week, they were doing a lot of that. There was some impressive defensive play, a lot of stuns coming in from Ninja, as I recall. Who's now trying to get back up top towards a recovery. So, there you go. They've held him off on the offense once, but a little bit of a rush clear where they didn't need to. You know, 3 players all piled in the same spot. Maybe just a miscommunication. Because then they cleared it right into the enemy's hands, where it will be Disco Llama, and Disc goes in. 2 points after 1 minute of action in the second round. The person VR in there saying VR died during the match. The whole medium? All of VR? Or just the headset? That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. I mean, like your battery died, or the headset itself is like non-functional now? Hopefully it's just the former. Battery needing charge or something. Oop, a little bit of a self-pass, or errant clear there. Goes right back to the tunnel. Some clever moves by OO King, not quite finding the pass here. So I think for mainstream Mambas, if they can just find a few more passes, get some of those back passes in, and communicate some patient play, some slower play, because you can see some off of these kind of frenzied pileups you see there, where you have 2 or 3 Mambas players all getting on the disc at once. They basically are leaving themselves no avenues to do anything with the disc but clear it, right? And I think that's the biggest thing that's punishing them, because their defense has been great. But just on offense, they're clumping up a little bit too much once they have the disc, and not quite communicating exactly where the next pass is going, things like that. And they've been punished on it a couple times. Will it happen again? Indeed. B. Keeper gets that through the goalkeeper. And that's 4 points in round 2, uncontested. For Interstellar. As I said, they've been just doing quite well and being very persistent and high octane. You know, they're not playing all that slow, and they don't really need to necessarily, because they've been able, more often than not, you know, to eventually, as Stonewall gets a stun, to find the offense that they're looking for. You know, just when they press that defense, and you know, get it right towards that goal. Musician, though, that is exactly what they wanted, and that will break the cap for them, the ice, at a 3-minute mark with 2 points. So not a problem. First score. That's how you do it. Now, kind of curious to see what exactly Interstellar does with this joust, because last couple times around, or last round and this round, you know, they haven't had a lot of the offensive joust going for them. They haven't needed to. But right now, just a slow play up the floor, kind of allowing almost the defense to get back into the bubble, honestly, but they're still going to try and position out now, and actually being quite patient with it here. You see they have the deep back liner, and they will reset. So now opting for some slower play for sure. And let's see. Whenever they've been able to press with a little bit of a numbers advantage, even if it's just, you know, a 2-on-3, 3-on-3, something like that. Anytime they drag out those 4 players out of the bubble, any of them, they've been able to convert a lot of the time. Going 1-on-1 there with the goalkeeper, and there it is. Loves gets to go. That's the thing about great goalkeepers. They're like a huge luxury, and Stonewall has definitely shown the ability to be that. But you know, most defenses, if not all good defenses, I don't even think rely around the goalkeeper specifically, as in you expect the goalkeeper to be saving every shot. Usually not the case. Most teams, even among elite teams, you'll be happy if your goalie gets, you know, maybe a few good like head-on saves per game at that, but certainly, right on, speaking of saves, well, Chicago's into the goal, I suppose. But they'll take the points, for sure. But yeah, I'd say in any given 1-on-1 play, you don't necessarily expect your goalkeeper to save it. You just you kind of hope. And at the higher levels of action, you know, they will get a few of them done for sure, but end of the day, offense, self-pass there nicely, intended or not, still. End of the day, offense is going to beat great defense, you know, over the course of a match. That's just how hard it is to defend. especially as a goalkeeper. But off it goes to Love QS, and up high to the ceiling, where it's rebounded perfectly by Beekeeper. Found the angle, had the good positioning. So compliments on that, and that's really been the story of the success here for Interstellar. Those shot attempts, I'm kind of curious to see what they look like at the moment, honestly. Pull up the default overlays just because I want to check. Yeah, 17-5, so it's a lot of extra attempts. That is the one killer. A Stonewall there, managing to just avoid the defense, but Beekeeper flying right through in time. Will link up with Love. They stack up, getting their regrabs together, and now have the potential opportunity. That dinged in the inside post. That was so close. Another take, though, from Disco, and they get stunned now. Good defense. Now the question is, what will they do on offense? Can they get a score? Can they find their stacks and take this Interstellar team off guard now before their defenders all get back into the bubble? There's that pass, and will be a deep, deep reset. Didn't like the angle, apparently, but they'll get maybe another one now. They still have a chance, and Simple Musician coordinating that like a conductor in an orchestra. Indeed, they got themselves right back on the board with 6 points, only down by 2. At first, I wasn't sure about that reset. Was a tight angle, granted, but you know what? At the end of the day, it paid off. Kicked it out to the back line only for about a second or two before Musician got it right back and in a better position to approach that bubble, or approach that goal and score. Now, speaking of scoring, that nearly goes in once and twice. Dings and off the backboard into King. See Fish in the chat. Fish Jesus, in fact. Well, welcome to the Twitch. Cheering on B, apparently. Seeing what the rest of this round will provide as we do get into the last, 2.5 minutes of play. First round was taken by Interstellar rather steadily. They were pretty much in control the entire first round. But the second round, kind of a different story. It stayed close. Very close, in fact. From the shoulder. Wow, and closing it in right over the reach, or over the head at the very least, of the goalkeeper. Love. That was nice. Risky, granted. Risky, because, again, their goalkeepers here, whether it's been Simple Musician kind of around the bubble or Stonewall in the goal, they've shown great ability to actually get those saves. So it was a risky play from Love, but when it works, it works. And when it hurts, and Love hurts, I guess. But no, couldn't get the disc back as it floated haplessly around that midfield. Simple Musician, a good tap. Need to look for that re-grab there, and the teammate, the chain. Else, the possession going back indeed to Interstellar as they beeline it for the bubble. Simple Musician with the disc has Ninja there. But a pass right above now. Oh, and the goal, and twice from the same spot. It's Love hitting it. That is a damaging 3 as well. Only 1 minute left. That is probable ice in this round, in this set. 13-6. It's gonna, yeah, I mean, that's 3 goals in the next minute, and they're gonna have to be, there's gonna have to be a couple threes in there as well. So in a very, very tough position here. Stonewall really deep down the floor, and that's gonna squeeze past one of the midfielders. Trying to recover it is King. King with a, whoa, beautiful fling. That was an incredible read. No doubt the communication on point to make that happen, because there was no time to look. Only trust. What a beautiful pass. Unfortunately, it might be too little too late. That's the only thing. Silhouette, though, will be taken here by Love on the QB. Had a kind of hard time wrangling it. Time winding down to the end here. Turnover. Maybe a chance at one more goal. Good grab by Simple Musician. And we'll bring one more score on the board, but that will indeed be the round. And the series, in fact, going to Interstellar. The baby G4 also cheering on Interstellar, so no doubt happy about the victory here, as it will be a 2-round take. By in a flash. shame, because we definitely was hoping for a third round there. It looked like they really had found their stability over there on the Mambas side. They were, compared to round 1, I mean, if you look at the scores here, a lot more confidence, a lot more scores just put up in general. But, as it goes sometimes, just not enough time on the board to make one more goal a reality. Unfortunately, and you got to hand it to Love, because it was those 2 back-to-back goals from the left shoulder that were just absolutely killer. And 12 points, as well as 1 assist, 1 save, 1 steal, and 34 stuns for Love QS. Like I said, Love hurts. All of that is killer. Beekeeper with 8 and 2 in the points and assists. Disco with 4 points, 1 assist. And Shisha with an assist, a couple of saves as well. For Mainstream Mamba's side, all 10 points, actually. Not including the 1 Chicago goal. I'm not sure who scored that one earlier on. But 10 of the points that were accounted for on Mainstream Mamba's end all went to Simple Musician, as well as 7 saves, 4 steals, and 17 stuns. Pretty ridiculous stat line on Musician's part. Now, meanwhile, the rest of the teammates, between OO King, Stonewall, Person VR, all assisting at least once to Simple Musician. Stonewall had 2 saves credited, but again, there were at least a couple more in there. Should have been 3 or 4, I think, but still yet. 2 saves credited, 7 stuns. He had OO King with a 1 save, 19 stuns. And A2J Ninja with the 17 stuns. But yeah, with that, that will be the round and the series in 2. Congrats to Interstellar, who will move up now. Let's see, on the record, 4 and 3. So they will be one win ahead of their losses now in those columns, as we conclude Cycle 1 of Season 5 in the next week. Meanwhile, for Mainstream Mambas, this is just their second match, actually. So, yeah, the first one I casted was about 4 days ago, where they were able to win that one versus Synchronize, it looks like. And this one will be their first loss on that note. So, plenty of season to burn for this otherwise newly rostered team in the season. And excited to see where they go. But, yeah, until then, everyone else here who's tuning in and listening right now, make sure to tune in to our Venues cast, our venue streams here tonight on VRML. It'll actually be over on the VR Master League main channel, which is to say just twitch.tv/VR Master League, all one word. And we'll have 3 awesome matches for you, starting off with Schrodinger's Disc versus Cerberus in the Platinum division, I believe. High Platinum, indeed. And following that, we'll have Underground Nation versus Disorient Social Circle. And then following that, we'll end our venue streams tonight with Zen versus Redshift in the Master Division. So again, all this starts on twitch.tv/VR Master League, all one word, in about 20 minutes from now. So go tune into that and, grab yourself some popcorn, some drinks, and have a good old time here for the rest of your Sunday. Till then, I've been Palidore. This has been VRML Channel 2. Everyone be happy, healthy, safe, and be good to each other. We're going to see you again real soon. VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.